welcome back. I'm Little Lou, and I am Little Lou from Chockle'Art, as you can see on the little sparkly sign we've got behind there. Look, Al's gone all out with the tinsel. No expense spared. So thank you so much to everybody who has bought the kit, ordered the kit for other people. Thank you to everybody who's watched the video. Thank you to everybody who's liked the video and subscribed. You're my favourites. Thank you so much. We've had so much interest in them that I've had to sort of remake the melted snowman kit. So I have added a few more. But that is it. Once these are gone, these are gone. So they are still available, a few still available that you can order on the website. Check it out. But this one is the new one, and this is Baubles. Lovely little baubles. So these are what you're going to be making with this kit. I'll just show you it's in the box. So we've got the little box here. As you can see, this is how it comes through your doer. Well, I put some packaging around it so it doesn't get all bashed, because it's a lovely box, as you can see. It's a fancy little box as well. It's a fancy Christmas box, but they don't make them for any other season. So whoever makes these boxes, will you make them for every season? Because it'd help greatly. But I love these, but yeah, I can't find them for any other season. If you know where you can get them from or any season, you know, letters on a postcard. So that's how it's going to come through. Inside your box is going to be, as you can see here, this is what's going to be inside your box. Oh, here. So you're going to get some sweeties. You're going to get some sprinkles. And you're going to get template, greaseproof paper, and the all-important instructions. And these instructions are a little bit more interesting today. So I've got my creative head on. I've got my teacher head on. Every now and then I like to just reminisce about being a teacher and shouting at children. So this is me making you a little creative activity sheet, so you can do that whilst the chocolate's setting, just to stop them from eating it, because that is carnage. If you're trying to eat chocolate that's not quite set, for one thing, it's not as nice, but for another thing, it is carnage. It's very messy. So you've got your simple instructions here. You've got your little activity sheet here. You're going to follow the instructions first. I know these instructions. I wrote them, so I shouldn't need them. Shouldn't need them. Probably will. I'll forget something. Christmas time is obviously been going on forever. Starts in June. Why is it starting in June in the aisles? What is that about? Honestly, you've still got half the stuff is plastic ice cubes and canopies and, you know, fake grass for your picnic gardens. The rest of it is tinsel. What's going on? Make your mind up. So as a chocolatier, Christmas lasts forever. I mean, I'm sick of it by now. Al loves it. Al loves it. Crack on with that, love. Obviously, he's not a chocolatier or in retail, because I tell you now, every retailer is sick of it. Anyway, I will crack on for you. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be making these little chocolate baubles, where you'll be decorating them with the Christmassy sweets that I've got for you. Chocolate stars. You've got some little chocolate candy canes, chocolate Santas, chocolate gingerbread men. And then you can decorate it however you want. Now, because obviously the sweets might differ, but you will have Christmassy sweets in there. You'll have all the Christmassy sweets. You'll have a mix of large shapes and you'll have a mix of little shapes as well. So it's up to you, however you do that on your stencil. So the stencil or template has this many baubles on it, and this is great for colouring in afterwards as well. See, you can make this last an hour, 2 hours a day. Give me this as a teacher, I'd make it last a week. My kids used to love that kind of stuff. They didn't at all. But you can do however you like with it. So you can make them that size if you want. You'll get enough chocolate and enough sweeties to do all them plus a little bit more. So you can either do that, make them like that, or you can make one big one, make a massive one. You can make a big one if you like, or lots of little ones. It's absolutely up to you. So I'm just going to show you how to make these. Oh, did I forget the sprinkles as well? Don't forget the sprinkles. You mums love the sprinkles, don't you? You love how they end up all over the carpet. Sorry. So I'll move that to one side and I will show you how we make these baubles. So you will get your template. You'll pop your template down like so. Make sure everything's ready for going, because once you've melted the chocolate, and do follow what it says on the chocolate melting instructions. Now it says here, microwave. So these are all the things you need. These are the things that I give you so generously, I know. But you need to make sure that you are following the timings of the instructions of the melting. So yes, microwave, I do it in the microwave, I do it in my little melter here. But if you want to do it with a bain-marie, if you want to get all fancy and French, you can do it in a bain-marie, which is effectively just a bowl of water. But do make sure you still remember to have some little chunks until the buttons melt. Some little chunks in it and stirring it till the buttons melt, because that is your little temper. Your little tiny temper was enjoyed last video. So thank you for recognising my creative prowess with that comment.
Little Lou!
What you're going to do, and the instructions are in the box, as I've said, tells you how to temper it. It's a basic temper, a little temper, a tiny temper, some might say. What happens to tiny temper? Where is he? Answers on a postcard. Actually don't, I'm not that bothered.
Little Lou!
So I don't need them. I should know what I'm doing. So you're going to get your chocolate. Get your chocolate here. You get some lovely chocolate buttons. These are Belgian chocolate buttons. Surprisingly, they're not. It's not. Whenever somebody asks me, are they grown in Belgium? No, they're not. Belgium is as cold, probably, as we are. So no, they are just put in a factory. They're put all together in Belgium. So that's why they're Belgian chocolates. They're not grown in Belgium. No. These are the sweeties that you'll be getting. So I'm going to get my chocolate and I'm just going to add it to a little cup. Just unplug this here. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of this in here. There we go. Try not to spill it everywhere. Al will go mad because he's the one cleaning up after this. I could be as messy as I like, really, because I'm not cleaning up. So all you're going to do is you get a spoon and we're going to be plopping it on. Plop is a very technical word that we use in the chocolatier industry. Plop, smudge, bodge, all these words, very technical. So I'm just going to pop that on here on top of my template. Again, you can make it as big or as little as you like. And I'm going to use the back of my spoon to spread that out. Get your sweeties. So you've got some nice sweeties here. But all these sweeties, diabetes in a bag. That's what that is. You're welcome. So I'm just going to tap these out so they're ready for when when the chocolate sets. Now, same as the last video. If you remember the last video, once this starts going dull, that means it's setting. So dull is setting. And again, I still haven't thought of a word to go with dull. Shiny is still wet. No, see, I was an English teacher. You wouldn't know it, would you? So I'm going to get my little sweeties and I'm just going to plop them on like so. Decorate it with a little pizzazz. Again, very creative. I've got an art degree, do you know? Wouldn't know it, would you? I've got an art degree. So I'm just going to dunk them down there. And I'm just going to top it off with a little, do you remember these? Candy necklace. So do you remember wearing them as a kid? You'd have them strapped around your mouth and you'd be eating them while still on the elastic until you got to the elastic, and then you just have wet elastic all around your face. Delightful. We're very happy we didn't have social media back then, because we would have been in so much trouble. So I'm just going to plop that on there. I don't know if you can see that. I've just pushed it in the top, because what that does is it sticks it to the chocolate, but it also means you can thread through if you like, if you can be bothered. If you can be bothered threading it through and hanging it up, it's absolutely up to you. So I'll just show you. So on the top, you can just get a little bit of a hole here, and you can actually thread it through. You can thread a little bit of string through or a little bit of curling ribbon through and hang them up. But to be honest, I don't think they're going to last that long, are they? They're going to be eaten. So I'll just do another one here. So as I say, you can make them as big as you like. Use the template as a guide to make your shapes. And if you're really creative, you can make different shapes, to be honest. They don't have to be round, do they? There's all kinds of baubles now, all fancy baubles. There's baubles you can fill. There's baubles that you can have different shapes. There's all these fancy baubles now. Although they keep coming retro, don't they? They keep coming back to the retro baubles that we all had in the 70s. But they're not glass anymore, are they? Well done for noticing. That was carnage in a package, honestly. Glass baubles, who were thinking of that? Yeah, give this to a tree that kids and cats are going to be walking around and jumping on. Safety first. Although safety's gone a bit mad, hasn't it? Goggles for conkers. What's that about? Daft. That's what that's about. So I'm just going to have another do with another one. So like I say, you can use all the chocolate. You can make all the different shapes, all the different sizes, however you like to do it. Pop your shape on. Oh, see now that one's joining in, that one. Don't worry, it will split off. It will come away. I'm just going to put some little wiggly things on there. Like that. Don't know what these are. Just call them wiggly things. And again, I'm just going to push the candy necklace in like that. And then I'm going to get some sprinkles. So you can see this one's starting to go dull, which means it's setting. So once it starts setting, it's not going to take the sweeties. So I'm just going to pour some of these out because, again, I'm not cleaning up. Sorry, Al. Not sorry. I'm just going to sprinkle these on. Now, you can do this in the box. You can actually do it in the box, which does help you, Mum, to keep everything contained. But I guarantee you'll find sprinkles everywhere for the next 3 months. Maybe 6, depending on how much control you have over your children. So I'll just drop another one on. So the reason why I'm doing it sort of one at a time and then I'm adding the sweeties on rather than putting them all on at once is because, as you can see, it does set quite quickly. In which case it probably won't take the sweeties, and that's what you want it to do. You need it to take the sweeties. I say that. Somebody will use that as an excuse to just eat them. Just eat the sweeties. Yeah, won't they, Joe? Joe knows. Joe knows. We'll have to get Joe on, won't we, Al? We'll have to get Joe on.
Let's get Joe on.
Yeah, teach her how to use these kits properly, because she just eats them. Did you know that? She literally just eats them like a packet of crisps. Like a packet of crisps, not a kit that I have lovingly put together, especially for her use. And she's just eaten them one night like a packet of crisps. It's a very expensive packet of crisps, by the way. So I'll just do one final one here. And I think I will go with the snowman. Lobbing them on. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Love a bit of a sprinkle. You can get all kinds of sprinkles now, can't you? They do all fancy ones now. Get them everywhere. So, there we go. That's them. That's them done. So they will start to set. As you can see, you've got some sweeties left over. So if you have a bit of chocolate left over, you can put them on there, or you can just eat them. You're probably just going to eat them, aren't you? But these are already starting to set, and eventually they will peel off like this. So if you're wanting to add any sweeties to this, you certainly can. I mean, I got some of these sweeties from my beloved Aldi. Hello, Aldi. I love Aldi. If Aldi would like to sponsor me, then that would be lovely. I might be wooing Aldi right now because I love their social media. It's completely bants and I love it. But yeah, so these are the baubles, and you can add to these sweeties. Like I say, you can add to them. You just get lots of little bits and pieces everywhere else from different places. But as these are setting, as I say, you can then be cracking on with your puzzle. And I don't know about you, but I love these puzzles, and I'm 47. So whether you want to do this or whether you want the kids to do it, that's absolutely up to you. So that is the bauble kit. You can add any other sweeties you like to that. You can make some different sizes, different shapes if you like. It's completely up to you. But as you can see, it's quite simple. but the result is really good. So you've effectively got, I mean, here, what have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got six baubles there. And I've made these ones. The last ones I made were quite thick. I don't know if you can see that. That's quite thick, that one. I've made these ones a little bit thinner. So I do have a little bit of chocolate left. But I've run out of space. So I don't really want to make any more. But yeah, so you can decorate them however you like. So if you want to order this kit, then head over to the website. And also have a look at the other kits that we do on there as well. We do still have the melted snowman, but not many of those. But it's a lovely Betwixtmas gift, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. In fact, it's probably a very good Betwixtmas gift because all the kids are done, they're bored, you're going out your bed, and you might need an activity for them to do. So order it whenever, to be honest. It might get there for Christmas, it might not. But so if you want them delivering, local delivery around the BB4 area, BB4 massive. There's not a massive, it's very little, BB4. So you can order it there and we will do local delivery for that. So you'll get to see my beaming face as you answer the door with a lovely bag of kits. So these are the finished product. As you can see, because I've been so good at tempering, I have been doing it for 15 years. They just pop off. Look at that. They just pop off nicely. Can you see that? And as you can see, I don't know whether you can see, I can see you through it. So these pop off really nice and clean. If you've tempered it right, you'll know at this point if you haven't tempered it right. If it doesn't come off, you haven't quite tempered it, put it in the fridge or the freezer and they'll pop off eventually. So these are the baubles, and you can give these as gifts if you like. You can bag them up, give them as a little gift. You're not, you're going to eat them, I know. But the option's there. The option is there for you to do that. This is my lunch. That's my lunch, and I might give Al half a one for his hard work. Yeah, you're welcome, Al. I know, I'll look after you. So if you want to order this kit, head over to the website. Go and see the other kits that we do. Always watch the videos because I love it when I see that number go up and the amount of people who've watched it. I did say to myself, I'm not going to be that person who's going to be bothered by numbers. I am. So watch it and make me happy. As I'm making you happy with chocolate, make me happy with watching my videos. Right, so there's your finished product. What would be great is if you can show me what you do, how yours look. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. Make sure that you tag us in any comments, any pictures that you're adding on there. I've been Little Lou, and have a fabulous Christmas, and I will see you on the next one.
Yo, Scrooge, Santa, Krampus, Jacob Marley, George Bailey, Rudolph, that kid from Home Alone. Yeah, Kevin, I'm talking about you, dog. Listen up. This is the Little Lou Christmas experience. On the first day of Christmas, Little Lou, she gave to me chocolate in a chocolate tree. On the second day of Christmas, Little Lou, she gave to me 2 chocolate bubbles and some chocolate in a chocolate tree. On the third day of Christmas, Little Lou, she gave to me 3 chocolate snowmen,
2 chocolate baubles and chocolate in a chocolate tree.
On the fourth day of Christmas, Little Lou, she gave to me 4 massive chocolates,
3 chocolate snowmen, 3 chocolate baubles and some chocolate in a chocolate tree.
Oh, on the 5th day of Christmas, Little Lou, she gave to me 5 chocolatey rings. Yo, that's a lot of rings to get into. All right, you get the message. It's all about the chocolate in the land of Little